Hello and welcome back to a brand new Carnage Gaming video. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be going over some pro gameplay and teaching you a lot from what these pros are doing to become a better player. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining the Discord. It is the first link in the description. If you want to go join over there, we've got a ton of members joining, looking for some groups, playing games with us, and even running some tournaments. So go ahead and do that, and let's hop straight into this gameplay. So here we have the game between the CSGO pros and the Apex Legends pros during the ESPN Esports Pro Grand Finals. Now this is the round one of it. So here's round one of the Grand Finals. This is the pistol round of this. We are playing on the map Bind, and we see that Team Canyon is going for a 5-person at mid strat. Right now, if you look at the top left map, that's going to be where we get most of our information. This is where we're going to learn a lot. So we're going to pause right here. The map is kind of dark, but look at this. We see the two players that pushed up long, the two B players, are playing together, trying to play off each other, and then 3 players on A just holding sight. Now they saw a lot of presence here at mid, so Team Canyon is actually going to back off and head towards B short, hopefully go hookah. Brax here is looking for a pick, but he actually gets picked off by Kalar, and as soon as that happens, if we look at our map, the Breach here is going to start rotating because they know that some more are starting to push. So Breach heads to CT and tries to head over to B side as quick as he can, and we see Kalar pushing through B long, looking for a pick. They see Sages over there. That means they have sight. They know it because of all the presence that was shown at A, so they instantly plant. Now, what we learn from this is the main concept of rotations. The Team Mirage was not able to rotate quick enough in order to stop this push. As soon as that pick came in on B site and they only had one there, they should have instantly had another person heading over, but they stayed at A for a little bit too long and ended up giving up the B bomb site. They really needed to stay here and hopefully hold off the attacking team until they can get more people on their way over and hopefully even flank. We see as this round progresses, they're trying to retake this bomb site, pushing in pretty hard. They've got hookah walled off, but Team Canyon has a lot of info. In a 1v3 situation, now Team Mirage ended up successfully taking the site. Great retake because they did have the people heading in, but they could have held off that push if they would have had the rotates just a little bit sooner. So in this second round, we see a big B play. There's a Cypher camera actually already set up to see if there are players here, and obviously there are. So Kalar is going to grab his Cypher camera back, and they're going to actually be pretty spread out here. What we call this is basically playing for picks. Since the Team Canyon, the attacking team, only has 4 players, they're going to want to play for picks here. This means they're going to want to sit back, wait for a defender to make a mistake and push up too far, and then go and get a kill. There's about to be an encounter here at mid between this Viper and Jet as this Jet peaks. I believe that is Skadoodle. They're trying to make a mid play, but they really need a kill here before they can commit to any bomb site. Because right now, even if they push this bomb site, it's a 3v4, and that is not a great situation to be in. We see all of the defenders just staying back, holding their positions, and then this Viper even comes up and ends up getting a pick. But this teaches us a great lesson here, and that's to just not get impatient. You need to stay patient while you are defending, because if you don't, you will end up getting picked off. Just stay back on your site, hold the site, don't rush in too hard anywhere, because these attacking teams can rotate at any moment. You want to just stay there, chill for a second, see what's happening, and then make your rotate through your spawn. There are some situations that you are going to want to push up, but a majority of the time, it's going to be more useful for your team to stay back and hold that site. So here we're a little bit into the round of 3, and we see a mistake being made from the defenders. They're again not rotating quick enough. They see that there are 3 players here and they have stayed in their positions. Now that the players back off, they should be rotating back to B, but realistically, you are going to want more than just one player holding A. Right now, there's only one player there. We see the Cypher is thinking about going there through spawn. Again, at the map at the top left is where we get most of this information from. And the attacking side is going to want to start pushing because they know that they have the numbers. Breach is going to hear them start pushing and call for the rotate. But again, this rotate is not quick enough. They're going to get a bomb plant out of it. And now the defender side is in a retake situation 3v3. Now, a lot of times they are pretty good at retaking these bomb sites, especially when it's a team like these CSGO pros. But the point is, you don't want to have to try and retake the bomb sites. You want to be able to just hold them off and not have to do anything whenever they do start to push in, except for just shoot them. It does bring up a good point that they are doing a great job of staying alive whenever they are going for these retakes, but the majority of the time you are going to want to just hold off the site and not try and die. Now obviously this does make a lot of sense for them to just back off, but still the rotates coming in, you're going to want to make sure you and your team are rotating as efficiently as possible. So here's a very interesting round. We're a little further into these games, and it is a full buy on both sides of the teams, and they're spread out here playing kind of a default situation. The attackers have 2 in showers and 2 at mid, 1 on B short. Again, I call this a default situation because they're all just kind of pushing in together, looking for a kill, looking for a trade. There's going to be a little encounter at showers here in a second. We see a Sage lineup coming out and a pick in showers. Now, here, the defenders need to regroup. They're in a 2v5 situation now, a 1v5. They were so spread out that they all just ended up getting picked off, and they had a full buy. There is a point and a time for playing throughout the map, just holding map control and trying to end up taking out some players. But you also need to be careful of what just happened when the defenders can pick you off one by one if you give them a bunch of 1v1 gunfights, which you obviously do not want to be doing. You need to play together with your team if you do not have the numbers, and you will be able to have a way higher chance of winning those matches. This is the last round we're going to look at because the attackers actually end up getting the pick and then have a 4v2 on the bomb site, but we see nothing here. Playing this Brimstone is going to make a play on the Phoenix. Now it's a 1v3 situation, and we're back to where we were that first time. Hiko on the breach is stuck in this 1v3 situation and has to give up the bomb site. Here we see the importance of abilities that Rolling Thunder comes in, and this Sage Wall right here literally just gave them a free plant and added so much pressure to this defending side team. They're not able to do hardly anything while this wall is here, and then the other team is going to know exactly whenever they break through the wall, so they decide to use that ult right when it happens. This is a perfect plant situation coming out from Team Canyon, but they start getting picked off because they're peeking. They end up all dying in this 3v3 that they had because they were peeking after they had planted the bomb. This brings up a crucial point of getting better. I see a lot of you asking me how to get better, how to develop that game sense and strategy. Here is a major thing. If you have the bomb planted and the other team has to come and try and retake the bomb site, don't peek out so much. You don't want to be caught out in the open. Just hide, be as patient as you can, and play the time. Play the clock. They have about 45 seconds to defuse that bomb, and they are going to be rushing. They're going to be frantic, especially when it gets time to that double beep happening and they're running out of time. You can just play time and so easily get a free round out of it. Because you don't peek, you have to stay alive, and if you don't stay alive, you're obviously going to lose the round. So if you ever plant the bomb, go play safe. Wait for them to start defusing even. Just wait for them to start the defuse and then go ahead and peek out and try and get some kills. That's the best way to play it. Peeking out and trying to get the kills while you have the advantage is a terrible idea. Always play off of whatever advantage you do have. Now that is going to be the end of this video. Let me know if you guys enjoy these pro gameplay kind of overviews, tip and trick videos. I hope that you do. Also, link to the Discord's in the description. Again, Modix is streaming on his channel. Me and him run that Discord together, and we're going to be playing games with all of you that want to play. Lowkey GG also linked in the description if you want to record your gameplay. I appreciate you all for watching to the end of this video. Again, let me know your feedback in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
We deserve it, we put the work in. We came together like a Sunday service. Patiently waiting, it made me nervous. I got demons and servants, they said he lurking. Mama told me I had greater purpose. Ever since I was little, I wasn't certain. I got to searching and I found it worth it. Look at my life. Look at my life. Feel my pain.